Yue watched the Zombie King. The system window appeared saying that the second world boss, Zombie King's passive destruction of heaven and earth, has been triggered. The place went on fire and the ground shattered. They asked what's going on. The Zombie King started moving. Then he yelled that he would take them to hell with him. Yao panicked and asked what they should do. He's worried because he doesn't have any resurrection scrolls left. If he dies, he won't be able to go back. The portal was too far. There's not enough time for them to run back in there. The place is being enveloped with lava. Yue looked at the silver-armored scorpion and he understood. He grabbed Yao and placed his hand around Yan's hip. He told them there's no time to explain. Then he threw them towards the silver-armored scorpion. Then he ordered silver-armored scorpion to use all his strength to throw them towards the exit. Silver-armored scorpion grabbed them with its claws. Yao looked funny as the wind distorted his face. He asked what kind of international joke he's playing. Silver-armored scorpion threw them in the air and they went flying. It was so scary that Yao instinctively called out his mother. They made it out to the portal by falling hard. Yao expressed how he thought he's going to die. Yen was worried about Yue because he hasn't come out yet and the exit will disappear soon. Yai and silver-armored scorpion stood at the edge of the cliff surrounded by lava. Ya told silver-armored scorpion to throw him with all his might and the moment he's thrown he will immediately retrieve him. Silver-armored scorpion did exactly what he said. While in the air Yue retrieved the silver-armored scorpion just in time before the ground fully collapses. Yue was close to the portal but a lava shot up from the ground blocking his way. The inertia was interrupted and he was falling. He pulled out his staff and released fire on the ground to shoot himself upwards. It caused a great explosion. Yao and Yen panicked since the portal is getting smaller and smaller. Yao was overreacting, saying how Yue gave up his life for him. But then a quick movement came out of the portal. It was you. He returned safely and smiled at them. They immediately approached him to check on him. Yu replied that he's fine except for the aftershock of the explosion being strong. The system window appeared with a regional announcement for Voting City. It's a congratulatory message for Zero for defeating the second world boss and completing the second world. Yao celebrated since he finally did it. He thanked Yue and planned to reward him with 1 million. Yue announced that now the task is finished, he needs to go back and rest. Yen called out to him. She informs him that Jun has left Yanu Pavilion and from what she knows about him, he will definitely find a way to take revenge on you. She advised him to be careful. Yu replied that he understands. Yao noticed how Yan's control skills are spot on. Being the first batch of players to clear the second world as new professionals, he invited her to go to the third world together. Yen flatly refused him. Yao accepted her decision and told her that they should work together again when they got the chance. Yen commented how the bond between people is truly amazing. Those two used to not get along, but now they unexpectedly become friends. The third world is the arrival of the Grim Reaper. The place is like a graveyard. On a certain grave, the ground cracked and a hand appeared. Yao's member commented how the safe zone in the third world is too thrilling. They came out of the grave pits. Yao looked funny with his body buried from hips to his toes. Yao told his brothers that they are the first batch of new professionals to reach the third world. Their plan is to level up quickly and strive to become the top guild in the Zhejiang province. Someone stepped on Yao's hand. He got pissed off. He asked who dares to step on him and threatened the person by asking if he's tired of living. The man asked him if he's Lu Yao from the Supreme Guild. He looked for you and asked them to bring Ui to him. Yao pointed his finger at the man and asked him who he thought he was and that he won't call him just because the guy said so. Yao's man whispered to him, saying how those men don't look friendly and they appear to be professionals who stayed in the third world. He suggested calling you. Yao replied that he doesn't care if they're old professionals. He stands his ground not to sell out his brothers. The man asked if he's not listening and slowly showed the blade of his sword as a sign of threat. Then he told Yao not to blame him for being rude. A strong wind blew Yao's hair. The man stabbed Yao, but it seemed like the sword became see-through upon contact with Yao's body. They were surprised to see an invalid attack. It made them think that Yao was still under newbie protection. It was a puzzle to him now that a low-level noob under level 20 managed to pass the second world. Yao was grateful that newbie protection has a 10-level difference limit or they'd be doomed. One of Yao's men suggested to take the chance to escape, but of course, the opponent wouldn't let them. Suddenly, those men attacked them. The leader might not be able to attack Yao, but it doesn't mean others can't. One of the attackers is a LV-25 first-turner warrior named Hiller Lausan. The other attacker is LV-25 first-turner warrior named Lao Lar. One of Yao's men recognized that these people are a mercenary group specializing in killing players for money. The man told Yao that it's his last chance to bring Yue there. He threatened them that if Yue doesn't show up, they will die. Yue was informed that the medical fee that he sent to the hospital has been received. He was assured that they will take good care of his younger brother. Yue thanked them for their hard work. He read Yue's message thanking him for helping him defeat the boss and that he gave the compensation with a little extra for all Yue's troubles. This made Yue realize that this person is a rich second-generation kid and he's certainly generous. With the million-plus yuan, Yue won't have to worry about medical bills anymore. Suddenly, Yue received a call. When he answered it, it was Yao's guild member begging him to save the guild leader since he was about to die. Few hours later in the third world, the mercenaries sensed that someone was coming. Yu walked towards them. He demanded Yao to be let go. The leader of the mercenary told you that someone had paid to kill him. Only one of them, him or his brother, can live. Yao asked who's behind it. He bribed them with 1,000,000 yuan each just to let him go. For them to believe him, he revealed that his dad is the richest man in Linhai City. One of the mercenaries is tempted because Yao's offer is higher. The boss scolded him that money isn't worth more than his life. And this time, the client has powerful connections, so they can't afford to offend them. The leader told Lair to kill the mere beast tamer. Lair charged forward, but he was surprised that it didn't land. Yue attacked with Ice Spike. Then he froze the man. Lausan was worried for Lair. He cursed at Yue. Yue prepared a fireball using his staff and then blasted away Lausan with it. Yue looked pissed off. The leader of the mercenary was quite nervous upon seeing Yue defeating those level 25 warriors in just one shot. The leader sneaked behind Yue. Yue was scratched on his arm. He was notified by the system that he was hit by the skill Shadow Strike from the assassin Not So Cold Killer. You lost 425 horsepower.